is Rawr Interviews, and today I'm joined by pop punk lady killers with confidence. Thank you so much for your time, guys.
Thanks for being here.
Now, I don't know about you, but I think a massive congratulations is in order. Only a few days ago, it was announced that With Confidence have been signed to Hopeless Records. Such a huge label.
Yeah.
What, having names like, what, Newfound Glory, The Used, All Time Low, like just to name a few.
Neck Deep, who are playing right now behind us.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Pretty good.
So can you guys take me to how you felt the day you found out, and where were you? Tell us about it.
Oh, shit. I remember like the first interview we had at Luke's house.
Yeah, they gave us a bit of a conference call.
Yeah, it was like we had to get up really early in the morning because like the time difference. And I remember we all like slept at Luke's house that night, woke up and just like sat on his like his lounge or like his kitchen table thing. So I don't know, it was like, it's surreal. It was like our favorite label calling us, just being like, hey, we've been watching you guys. Like,
And in the middle of the night, you must have been like a bit drowsy, or
yeah.
This was early morning. It was about 6 a.m.
6 a.m. or something. Yeah.
How'd you guys feel?
It was sick. Like, it was cool because like it was super exciting for us, and then also they were really excited to be talking to us. So that was unreal. For them,
that was shocking.
They had a whole room of people all there to just meet us, and that was pretty like everything happened really fast. Like,
We were
I
all
don't
so
know.
stoked, we
1
just didn't
minute,
know what
like
the hell
we
to
did the
do.
conference call, and then not long after they were like, yeah, we want to offer you a contract, and our brains melted. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was,
That's unreal.
it still isn't that pinching myself.
Just roll it. Roll with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's obviously a massive milestone in your history.
Oh, 100%.
But take me back. I want to know, how did With Confidence come together?
Okay. We started off playing our favorite songs in my shed, to be honest. We'd just meet up on weekends and we'd just like play like whatever. We'd play like punk and Metallica and fucking dumb riffs and like whatever, and it was just always about having fun, and we all just love music. So, and then I think we just started writing songs at some point, and
When that started? Hey, like when did that? I don't know.
Can you put a year on it?
There was a drunken New Year's conversation where we were like, dude, we should totally be a band. Like, we should do this. And we were like, yeah. And I was like, you do all those drunk things on New Year's, and somehow we followed through with it. And yeah,
It's going all right.
Yeah. That's a good thing to follow. Yeah.
Well, it's going so well that you're currently on tour with State Champs and Neck Deep,
Yeah, like two of our favorite bands, to be honest.
which tops up an already massive 2015 where you toured heaps.
Yeah.
So
Very good start to the new year.
yeah, New Year's are going well.
It's doing alright.
So looking back on that last 12 months, is there any particular show that stands out as special?
There's so many. It's
Look, the
really
first one
difficult.
The first one that came to mind was actually from late 2014.
All right, I'll let you have that one.
Yeah, okay.
Just
That was the Give Me a Six Tonight live show, and we played to like 3,000 people at like Roundhouse in Sydney. It was the biggest show we've ever done, and it was like, I will never forget just the feeling of, there was one point where we told everyone to turn their phone lights on, as you do, and just like, I looked at Josh, and I turned around, and I just saw like this sea of lights. I was like, I didn't know what to say. Like, I thought I was gonna forget how to play.
Speechless moment,
It
hey?
was so good. That's the first thing that came to mind for
We're
me.
playing with like Tonight Alive, who are a Sydney band who came from where we are, and they broke out and did it. And then also You Me at Six, who were like, I swear when we started the band, they would have been one of the top 3 influences.
I think that's
like,
what got
we
me
all love
into
them. Yeah.
like that type of music, because I was a
Yeah.
massive funk guy, and then when they got me in,
Yeah.
like they're like, listen to this is sick, and I was like, oh shit. And
I was at the Brisbane equivalent show, so
yeah.
yeah.
But like, it was totally so cool to be playing with someone that like you've been listening to
Yeah,
since
like,
you started your band. It's
Yeah, you don't expect to play shows with people who you had their CDs when you were
Yeah.
younger, or like you have them on your computer, and like all you like, you know what I mean? It's fucking cool.
like surreal.
I think there might be more of that coming, just, maybe. So let's talk about your music for a second. So only a few days ago, you brought out your latest single, We'll Be Okay, which is available on iTunes, and I suggest you download it now.
Nice plug.
Yeah. And I also saw that end of last year you started recording your debut album.
Yes, that is correct.
So when can we expect it, and what can we expect from it?
Let's reveal one thing. We started recording with the intention of having it finished before this tour kicked off. And as every band in the whole world does, you underestimate time in the studio.
Yeah.
So we got a couple more weeks after this tour to go back and finish up the record.
Yeah. It's just for certain things. We want the songs to be really good. We want them to be like polished, and we want them to be perfect for our first album, especially. But
Look, you've just released some big news. Draw it out.
exactly.
Keep them hanging.
we got some time. We got some time to do
We're
shit.
pretty meticulous dudes as well. Like, we fight over the tiniest stuff, and like we needed that time to experiment. Like, it's pretty much finished. There's a couple of things to do, but like it's just good to have an extra week, go in. You know, it's even better because we have this month to mull it over and think of stuff and rework things and do. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's important.
Yeah.
First record's pretty important, so I hope we don't fuck it up.
No pressure, dudes. No pressure.
But I think it's looking like it'll be a couple more months before the album drops, but I'm sure we're going to drop another single in the meantime, so yeah.
We're looking further, like mid-year, something. I don't know. We don't have a date or anything, just when it's ready.
That's right.
We're not going to
It's
release
never finished, it's just abandoned.
That's my quote. It's not actually my quote.
That's not, you're not that philosophical.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's all right. That's still things to look forward to. So when you guys aren't touring all over the place, what do you guys like to do for fun in your spare time?
We go down to a local RSL and we have some drinks.
Bit of Keno?
Fucking
no,
Keno.
we don't play
I'm
Keno.
keen on the Keno when I go out with my parents or something. But yeah, we pretty much act like 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds.
Yeah, but 50-year-olds with alcohol. Basically.
Oh man, yeah.
All right. What about you boys?
Oh man, I don't know.
Are you semi-retired as well?
I don't know.
Pretty boring. We do a lot of music. I don't know. I teach drums to kids, which is fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
About a year and a half, 2 years, which is cool. I really like it.
You're not that good at drumming, so I don't know why you're doing that.
They're a little bit stuffed there.
No, I'm just kidding. You're great.
I know, just working, I guess, living like, I don't know, it's cool. We get to go away on tour and live this like crazy life, and then we go back to normality. But we're touring more and more regularly, and we're getting to do this more and more. And I think for all of us, the goal's always been to one, to go overseas, and two, to do this full time. Like that's every band's dream, is to be in a band full time and not have to go work a shitty part-time job. Not that my job's shitty, if you're watching Ben Simmons, but
Look, I don't think it's going to be that long until that's a reality. Well, hopefully.
I think we're at that point where it's like, I don't know if we can keep our jobs anymore. Not that I have a job anymore.
yeah,
but
we're all
anyway.
pretty stuck.
I had that talk with our manager just before, and he's like, "Yeah, it's happening. A few more months, you gotta quit." I'm just like, "Yes."
I'm trying to give you up, running pretty long, covered in the sheets of my bed, covered in the sheets of my bed, and I do my best, and I
So to just finish up then, since you guys have done such, you've come so far in the last, year, what would be your advice to other people out there that are wanting to make it to where you've made it now, or to anyone that want to make music or want to start a band? What would be your advice?
Big question. Hey, anyone else?
I think you gotta be very, very, very passionate about what you do. It's gotta be 100% the focal point of your life. Like, if you want to really, really succeed and do it, it's got to be everything that you want and need and can do in life. Like, you can't do anything else, then you fulfill it. You do it. Yeah, inspirational.
Yeah, but I think it's a lot of like what we heard from like other bands, like real friends as well. Like, it's just like, I think you need to be really honest with what you're doing. You need to put a lot of honesty, and like you need to put your heart into it, or else you're not going to get anywhere. I feel like if you're not going to be completely into it. And
yeah, you definitely have to sacrifice.
The
bands who, like, it sucks. You have to put a lot of stuff on hold, and you can't work full time, or it can fuck with you. Like, I had to drop out of uni this year, which is kind of cool. Like, I was kind of keen to do that.
Last year.
But I mean, yeah, stuff like that. Like, if you don't put it first, you can't go on tour, or you miss out on opportunities. And like, yeah, it sucks sometimes, but like, fuck, it's so worth it. You don't even think twice about it.
You can totally do it half-assed, but like if you want the best results, you gotta fucking put your heart into it.
Yeah.
Like,
because there's so many great bands. Like, we're so lucky, and it's weird that we're giving advice because, like,
We're not very good.
Well, you are. Take it from me.
okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
promise. thank you so much for your time today, guys. I've been following your journey for about 2 years now, and I reckon that your vocals are probably the best clean pop punk vocals in this country. So I'm so glad to see you guys. Look, I'm claiming it. I said it right here. I said it.
That's beautiful.
So I'm really glad to see you guys are going far, and all the best for the rest of the support tour.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
This is Rawr Interviews. My name is Briellen, and until next time. Thanks, dudes.
I'm a mod.